Hello and welcome to the Warhorse Coaches Show. I'm your host, Anthony Collins. Today we're going to highlight our football team for next year, and I have the honor and privilege of being joined by our head coach, Coach Pennywell. Coach,
how's it going,
welcome
man?
to the show, man.
What's going on?
Man,
how's it going?
Thank you for taking some time out for us, Coach. For the viewers at home who may not know you, man, tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you become the head coach of the Warhorse football program? That's a mouthful within itself.
Yeah, man. It's, number one is a milestone for me. It's always been a dream come true. Mm-hmm. Being born and raised in this community, Peabody alumni from the class of 2009. I wanted to say that the best class to come through Peabody.
Come on now.
It's just it's an honor coming back, giving back to the kids, seeing old teachers, old family members, people in the community who helped. Who was pretty much a part of that village that they say that kind of bring you up through high school and so on and so forth through your adulthood. So I'm a child of the community. I'm a Peabody baby. So that's how I kind of ended up from my journey. That's how I ended up back. Like I said, I'm a community kid. So
man, welcome back home.
Thank you.
This is home to you. You said something really profound. You said it takes a village.
Yeah.
So being back home now, part of this village, man, what's your vision? Now that you're back here, you got to support the community, you know what it takes. What is your vision for the Warhorse program?
For number one, for the football program to be on top of Alexandria, Louisiana.
Say that.
That's what I want, no matter what. Now, Peabody, we all know Peabody hasn't had the most prestigious football program, but one thing, a football game on a Friday night at W.C. Davis Memorial Stadium was the thing to do.
Yes, sir.
And everybody made sure that they were here, win or lose or draw. And I want to bring that culture back to this school.
Now, you were a player here yourself, right?
Yes, sir, I was.
Talk to us about your past, man, the coaches who poured into you in that program, where you came from.
I started out, actually, y'all wouldn't believe this. I played basketball for Peabody. Coach Ked and Coach
Cut the camera. He didn't play football. He didn't play. Cut the camera.
Coach Ked was my coach.
Okay.
And Coach Smith, I didn't make it to varsity.
Okay.
It didn't take me too long to figure out I wasn't 6'6" and I couldn't dunk. So I had a decent jump shot, and I was just pretty much dedicated. My dad played for Coach Smith. My dad was one of the shooting guards on the team the first team to make it to the Dome in 1988.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
Fred Pennywell, that was my dad. He
Shout
was
out to Pops, man.
Yeah, but he kind of opened up the door for that.
Okay.
But being in Coach Smith's program, you got to be all in.
Yes, sir.
You got to be dedicated.
100%.
So once I find out, Coach Ked, he put some in my ear, and I really want to give the credit to Bobby Wilcox. Coach Bobby Wilcox was the JV coach, and man, I was a pretty decent basketball player. I'm telling you, Coach Ked to tell you, and smart, just a team player.
Yes, sir.
And Wilcox told me, he said, Pennywell, you can't play basketball until you play football.
Okay.
I say, okay, you drive a hard bargain, but okay. And Jules Sullen was the head football coach at the time. And that's also my mentor. So taught me the game. That's why I'm good as I am, because of him.
Come on now.
And I say that proudly. I don't say that with arrogance.
So you say he taught you the game, man. Pull the curtain back for those of us at home who may not know the first thing about cover 2, cover 1, 8 in the box, man. What really, what is your motivation? Like, how are you drawing up plays, man?
So far as plays, you kind of don't know what you want to do until you get your Jimmies and your Joes.
Yes, sir.
Now, your Jimmies and your Joes are your personnel. That's your players.
Okay.
So if you got a team full of guys that can't catch, you can't be a throwing team. You got to do what you can according to your kid's skill set.
Okay.
So I'm very schematic. Defensively, I came in the game as a defensive guy.
Okay.
I was kind of thrown in the fire. Bolton High School. Was assistant head coach my first year. And then I ended up taking over the program my third year. And James Dartez, shout out to James Dartez. He was kind of my partner in crime. We were co-head coaches at the time. So, man, really good guy. He's the head coach at Baker right now. Lost in the second round of the playoffs. Real good guy. Shout out to Coach Dartez. And after that, it was just a thing. So once you stop playing football, it's an itch you can't scratch. And you kind of get addicted to that feeling, getting up in the morning,
yes, sir,
going to class, going to the weight room.
Routine.
It's a routine thing. So at some point you were like, God, it stopped. What do I do?
And I feel that void with now, right?
Exactly. And I knew that it wasn't a job to where you can get paid a lot. It had to be something that you are dedicated to, and don't mind getting up doing. You know, it got to be something that you love. So I really feel like football kind of being a head coach, just coming in. First of all, it's pretty much the loneliest job in the country.
You can say that again, people. It is. It's real lonely.
It's lonely. It's lonely. And then when you're coming into a culture, and I want to specify our community or our type of community in a culture like that, where things have been one way for so long, and you're coming in and you're changing everything because you have a vision and you get a lot of pushback. So now let me say this: I mind you that the pushback is not negative.
Right.
It's kind of it kind of comes with the position. So I want to embrace that. I want to embrace the pushback because I want people to come see what I'm changing.
Man, don't go anywhere. Stay with us. We got more with Coach Pennywell coming up. We're going to talk about the players. We're going to talk about the first annual Green and White game we're coming on, alumni. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us. Welcome back. I'm still here with the Coach Pennywell, class of 2009, in case y'all missed that last time. So, Coach, I know you're not in it by yourself. Wearing the hat of head coach is a very lonely and often underwater position. Man, just for a second, speak to your coaching staff, man, and how much those guys are pushing you and how y'all all working together, man. Iron sharpens iron.
Oh, man, so the first thing, first order of business, just from watching how things have been going, first order of business was to give everybody responsibilities.
Okay.
So you kind of want your coaches. So first of all, the first rule of being a head coach, you're just as good as your assistants.
Come on now.
So and these guys, they really didn't have many responsibilities. You know, don't know how to build a program, you know, correctly from weights all the way down to academics. You know, so I kind of gave them responsibilities, and we all have our own group of kids that we deal with. So that's where your help comes in at, and then. Let's go back to the micromanaging. So you got good micromanaging and you got bad micromanaging.
Yes, sir.
So I'm the good micromanager. I'm going to show you everything that I want, and then I'm going to have expectations.
Okay. That way, there's no constant need for me to check in. Did you get this done?
Exactly. Exactly. And look, and I know I'm not the best at answering my phone, but I should see, hey, coach, A, B, and C, D, and F. You know.
Man, that's awesome. So you have already put that going forward, which is therefore going to benefit the players in the program.
Yes.
We're talking about the coaches, man. So going forward next year, lost a lot of seniors on this team.
22, 23 seniors, I think.
Okay. So tell us, Coach, going forward, if you could think of, man, just off the top of your head, who should the community, who should the district and the league be really on notice? Like, man, they're going to ball this season.
Right now, one of my ballers, Tony Brooks.
Okay.
He's going to wear number 0. Peabody's going to have the first number 0 this year.
Okay.
We're going to be sponsored by Nike.
Come
Nike
on.
uniforms and stuff.
Let's go.
So that's a good thing for people to see, give the kids something to look forward to.
Yes,
you know,
sir. Peabody
deserves the best too.
Absolutely.
So, we're not going to be cut short from that. But Alonzo Joseph, linebacker, he's going to wear number 8 this year.
Okay.
Zachary Green, wide receiver.
Yes, sir.
Number 2, he's going to wear number 2. And Jonathan Hargrove, the Jet Man.
Our student athlete player of the week, man. We're familiar with Hargrove. Yes,
sir. So, man, Hargrove is he's that kid that I'm kind of building my program around.
Oh, man.
And I got to kick him out of my office every day because he just want to watch film and, you know, coach. And they're all excited for some type of success. So, and also Jeremiah Jackson. He played basketball.
Yeah,
man, look, man, Jeremiah Jackson is a crazy athlete.
So we're expecting great things from him on the football
Great
field.
things. And Najee Wayford. Believe it or not, Najee Wayford is an athlete, man. So these guys are in my defensive backfield.
Okay.
And one more kid, I know for a fact, Malik Jackson, defensive tackle.
Yes, sir.
That kid is going to be something nice. And all these kids come back except the seniors, but the rest of those guys, they come back for 2 years. So,
man, Coach,
we'll
I'm excited. I know the community can't wait to see this. Peabody sponsored by Nike, not the basketball court?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, sponsored by Nike. So I've been in relationships with a lot of guys, and shout out to my dog Shane for BSN. And actually, when I was head coach over there at Bolton,
come on,
I got Bolton, you know, Nike. You know, I think they got those same jerseys and stuff over there.
Shout out to you, Coach P.
Yeah.
You know?
So man, our kids deserve too. And
yes,
I'm going to keep saying that. We deserve the best because we have athletes too.
So the first part of being an athlete is student athlete, man. Tell the people at
Mandatory.
home and put the parents at ease. How big are you on that classroom in the grade book?
You can be the best. You can be Lamar Jackson. If you're not compliant in the classroom and you're Monday through Friday, I call it your 6 to 2.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
It's
I'm
a
saying?
job.
That's your 6 to 2. So if you don't do your job, guess what? You don't get paid.
You don't get paid. You don't see the field.
So if we don't show up on duty, if we don't do our job here, we're not going to get our check signed by the superintendent.
I'm pretty sure just going behind the curtain as a head coach, I'm pretty sure there results some real strong conversations between you one-on-one with the guys. That accountability.
Well, yes. So, and you got to look at it too. It's a culture change.
Yes, sir.
So I have my grade recovery program, and I'm actually proud to say this. So we had 37 kids who were in trouble academically.
Okay, let's talk
and now
about
we
it.
have 2.
And how long has it been? Give us
Since I've had the job since December 20th, and Mr. Stewart told me to go home and think about it.
Okay.
Over the Christmas break. And Mr. Jones as well. You know, they both were adamant on, Coach, think about it.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
But I was already ready.
You all in.
Yeah, and I had job offers. I turned down 3 head coach jobs. So
Glad to have you.
Yeah, so I was, if things weren't going, of course, you got to do what's best for you and your family.
Correct.
But yes, the grade recovery program is major because it gives kids the opportunity on my lunch break, on my off period, whatever. Bring your butt down to the library. I got a stack of laptops charged up, ready to go.
So there's no excuse for them not getting work turned in.
No, and I really, really, really want to thank the teachers because they've been emailing me and they've been compliant with responding and getting these kids on the right track so far as graduation and all that. So
I know for a fact a couple of those guys that you called out, I actually teach, like Mr. Collins, and they are so adamant and forthcoming now on getting their grades, getting their work turned in. Man. So
it's mandatory.
Again, you're changing the culture, you're changing mentality, mindset. So shout out to you, Coach, man.
Thank
we got one more segment left. Please don't go anywhere. We're going to talk about the green and white game.
Oh,
and we're going to really expand on, man, how Coach Pennywell is changing his culture. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, man. I really hate that this will be the last segment talking to Coach Pennywell because I could be here all afternoon. But, Coach, tell us, man, what is this green and white game that's coming up?
So you got to understand something. I come from the Grambling State University. And,
sorry, Southern alumni. He ain't meaning by it.
So, no, it's all HBCU with family. But most, on the next level, especially in football, when you talk about college, they have this evaluation period called spring.
Yes, sir.
So spring is about conditioning. It's about, of course, continuing your academics, and it's about evaluation so far as development in your players. So I've been very adamant about that. And then you have a game. So most players, like at Grambling, we have the black and gold game.
Yes, sir.
The offense versus the defense,
Okay.
and of course, whoever scored the most points win, and then you have an MVP of the game. But it's all an evaluation period for the guys. So
Gotcha.
this is the first time that they've been through this. And when I say my practices are intense and they're competing their butts off, I'm telling you, it's something to come watch.
So green and white game, we talking ones versus twos, man. We're gonna get to see everybody.
Ones versus ones and twos versus twos.
Oh man, so this ain't nothing but just good old fashioned clean competition.
Good, clean competition, organized chaos. Yes, sir.
Ooh. Tell us at home, Coach, when can they come out there and when can we see this green and white game?
The green and white game is Saturday, May the 10th, following my Crawfish Ball fundraiser, which will be here at the school Friday, May the 9th from 1 to 5 p.m. So me and the shout out to Tailgate Association for coming back there and helping. I got a few of my friends as well who from the class of 2009 that graduated with me. So they're gonna come and help. And we call ourselves the Brotherhood. We've been doing it for a long time. We probably have the biggest tailgate section on the strip for homecoming, and the green and white game. There are going to be some people tailgating as well and then following the game.
So for the green and white game, is there an admission and will there be like any kind of food vendors for the community?
So I think we have a couple food trucks. Miss Bellman was over that. I think she got some Italian ice and nachos and stuff like that. But I will have concessions the admission fee is $10. So, but it's a fundraiser. So people like it's just a spring game. No, it's a fundraiser.
It's going to the program.
It's going to the kids.
So do we have any idea of our schedule for next season, Coach?
Yes. So week 1 is the Labor Day Classic. We playing for a trophy, and we've signed a contract with LaGrange. Okay. So week 1 here, September 6th, I think, 6th or the 7th. Our first home game is week 1. Okay. Well, we play against LaGrange, and we're playing for a trophy, the Labor Day Classic.
Yes, sir.
Week 2, we go to Shreveport, Northwood, Shreveport. Week 3, we go to New Orleans, Fontainebleau. Week 4, September 27th, my birthday is homecoming. So it's going to be really big. And like I said, I'm just excited. My first year being the head coach at my school, and homecoming is the day of my birthday.
Man, Coach, I'm excited. I'm already on the team, man. So let me ask you this. Of course, you want to win every single game.
Yeah, of course.
How are you going to measure the wins and losses? Does that determine your success for next season, or is it bigger than that?
No. What determines my success right now is how can my kids change academically and numbers. So as of right now, I'm anticipating 100+ kids for the fall. And yeah, it seems far-fetched, but you got to have a vision. And Peabody for so long has just been on the back burner so far as football. Everybody want to run to the other side.
Oh yeah, we know. We're not gonna say it, but we know the other side, Coach. We know.
They want to run to the other side.
Yes,
but,
sir.
I'm asking all of my alumni and everybody, please bring our kids back home so we can take care of Peabody.
Oh man.
And everybody, and I will play a freshman. I will play a freshman. The best man will play, and I play the kids who show up. There's no such thing as being the superstar on my football team and you miss practice and you think you're going to play in the game. It's not going to happen.
Oh man, that's so.
It's not fair to the other kids who come there every day and show up. So
that goes back to 3 words that you have circled around in this interview: accountability, changing the culture, discipline.
That's it.
We keep coming back to that, man. Coach, I'm so excited for everybody that's sitting at home. Coach Pennywell has been doing a great job, but by him doing a great job, man, this does not run on hopes and dreams. Send them your checks, send them your Cash App, PayPal. Man, these kids need jerseys, water in the summertime, cleats, helmet, mouthpieces, guards. Coach, you name it, footballs, towels.
Yeah, everything costs.
Everything costs, man. So if you really, really want to change the culture and help Coach Pennywell change the culture, man, donate.
Yes,
come out there
please.
And see what he's about, man. Come out there. Hey, man, pick up a tailgate shift. Work the concession stand. I know he's not going to tell you no.
No,
These kids going to definitely appreciate it. Coach, thank you for what you're doing.
Man,
thank you for taking time out today. Again, I'm so excited, man. I'm not even Peabody alumni. I'm old River Rat from Pineville, but I'm excited about what he's doing over here, man. He's going to change the culture. Coach, I'm going to give you last word.
Speaking of Pineville, before I have my last words, our Jamboree is at Pineville this year.
Okay.
So we will have a JV Jamboree for the first time this year.
Awesome,
and
man.
then we're going to have a varsity Jamboree. The JV Jamboree is going to be on the Thursday, the 29th of August.
Yes, sir.
And August 30th is the Jamboree against Pineville and Buckeyes, a round robin 3-way.
Okay.
So our game starts at 7 o'clock at Pineville. Shout out to Coach Justin Charles, who invited me. And we will host our own Jamboree next football season.
That's amazing, man.
To wrap everything up, I just want to thank Mr. Dennis Stewart, Coach Smith, Coach Kidd, Mr. Stanley Jones. Those guys have served as mentors for me throughout this process. And, we got a long way to go, but I'm ready. I'm excited.
Man, one step at a time. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Tune back in. We have more great things coming from the War Horses. And please, if you're alumni, if you want to be a part of changing the culture, reach out to this man right here. Thank you. I'm Coach Collins. Coach Pennywell.
Man, I appreciate you. Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it, man. Have a good one.